tonight's game should be a Lulu. The Bullets come in with a 14-2 record, ranked 4th in Division III in the state, and the Wildcats are just ahead at 13-2 and ranked 3rd. Hazen's coming off an 81-44 thrashing of Northfield, and they're looking to build some momentum after their close loss to Lake Region last night. But the place is packed, the pep band's here, and we're ready to go. There's the tip, and Fairfax controls. Fairfax bringing it into the forecourt. Seth Rebior, 1,100-point scorer for Fairfax, gets it over to Jeremy Lawrence on the right wing. Around to Craig Lapine, another kid that can really score in bunches. Back over to Rebior. Rebior's their main man. He's the one they're going to go to. He drives down the lane, stops, feeds it underneath. Back out to Lapine. He drives baseline. He's shut off. Back to oh, no. That ball went into Amit Saini from Fairfax, but he took an extra step and traveled. It'll be Hazen's ball on the turnover. Andrew Whitney over the timeline. Hazen's first possession of the night. Gets it to Benjamin on the right wing. Benjamin back to Whitney on the point. Looking underneath. Nothing there. Hazen looking to capitalize on his size. There's Justin Delariche in the corner. Puts it up. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound controlled by Rebior Fairfax. And here he comes. Breaking down the right wing. Rebior back on the point. Stops. Looks inside. Nothing there. Over to Craig Lapine. Looking inside. Brings it back out. Guarded close by Tanner Benjamin. Rebior back on the point. He'll be guarded by Andrew Whitney tonight. Hazen in there man-to-man. Long pass underneath, knocked out of bounds, but it did go off of Billy Boyd's hands, so Fairfax will retain possession. Rebior to inbound. Watch him coming back in from out of bounds, because when your star scorer brings it in from out of bounds, they usually like to come back to him. And here he comes. There he goes. But he shut off good. He spots up, puts up a jumper. No good off the back of the rim. Boxed out by Hazen. And Tanner Benjamin controls. Here comes Whitney looking to run. Fairfax knows Hazen can run, and they get back quick. Billy Boyd underneath, lays it up. It's good. Nice little entry pass there by Tanner Benjamin. Boyd spun around and laid it up. Hazen out to a quick 2-0 lead. Fairfax quickly back up. Jeremy Lawrence in the corner. Looking inside. Back out to Lapine. Lapine dribbles around. Shut off by Benjamin. Gets it back to Rebior. Rebior looking to take Whitney. Gets it back to Lapine. Lapine stops. Oh, a little contact inside. No call. Ball knocked out of bounds, but it'll be Hazen's ball. Good defense there by Hazen. Probably a good non-call there by the referee. No advantage was gained, but Hazen gets possession. Whitney into the forecourt. Quickly to Tanner Benjamin on the right wing. Down to Delariche in the corner. Inside to Boyd again. Boyd shut off on the baseline. Gets it back to Delariche. Back to Benjamin. Cross court to Whitney. Whitney looking inside. Benjamin, long pass in the corner. Delariche inside to Vasiliadis. Muscles his way in, left-handed, and puts it up, and it's good. Hazen out 4-0, going underneath. Rebior back quickly. A long one off the glass. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, and it's good. Ooh, Andrew Whitney almost traveled with the ball there. Quickly inside to Vasiliadis. We got a whistle, and he was fouled. Both of these teams are going to run up and down the court. That foul on Amit Saini for Fairfax. We got a sub in the game, and that'll be number 24, Josh Woodward. He's their big man. He comes off the bench and gives them some big bulk underneath, and he can score at will, so we're going to have to watch him. He doesn't start, but he plays a lot. Hazen to inbound. Whitney looking, gets it into Boyd. No, stolen by Jeremy Lawrence. Lawrence coming down the right sideline, quickly up to Rebior. He'll shoot from anywhere, so you got to guard him. He's looking, nothing. Inside to the new guy, he stops, nothing there. Back out to Jeremy Lawrence. Lawrence off a screen by Woodward, drives down the lane, stops, and oh, we got a whistle and a block. That foul will be on Billy Vasiliadis. His first, team's first. Fairfax will inbound underneath their own basket. Rebior's looking, gets it into Woodward. Woodward spots up, puts up a shot from outside for a big man. Boyd lets it go out of bounds, and it'll be Hazen's ball. Both teams are going to try to impose their will on each other. Fairfax will shoot from anywhere, and Hazen likes to pound it inside. Tanner Benjamin drives down the lane. He's tied up, gets back to Delariche, stops, and he travels. Justin Delariche shuffled both feet on that move and was called for traveling. Rebior walking it up court. Fairfax gets it across the half-court line, guarded closely by Andrew Whitney. Pass inside to Woodward, knocked around, recovered by Lapine. Lapine gets it back to Rebior. Rebior looking to go on Whitney. Whitney watching every move, drives down the foul line, stops, bounce pass underneath to Woodward. but it was too little too late, knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Hazen's ball. Andrew Whitney bringing the ball up for Hazen. Gets it to Benjamin on the right wing. Benjamin looking into Delarichelier in the corner. Nothing there. Back to Benjamin. Back to Vasiliadis. He looks. Drives. Kicks it back out to Whitney. Over to Delarichelier along the baseline. He drives. Shut off. Cross court to Benjamin. Inside to Boyd. Boyd looking to spot up. Puts it up off the glass. No good, around and out. Nice post-up move by Billy Boyd, but it just spun out. It's no good. Fairfax on the attack. Rebior drives down the lane. Pass underneath. And that ball was sent to Carter Peterson, who lays it up for Fairfax, and it ties the score at 4. Benjamin back to Whitney. Hazen quickly on the attack up here. Back to Whitney, over to Benjamin. Benjamin spots, nothing there. Back to Whitney. Delarichelier into Vasiliadis. He puts it up. We got a whistle and a foul. Hazen moving the ball quickly around. Spotted Vasiliadis underneath. He got Josh Woodward off his feet. Going to go to the foul line to shoot 2. 4:10 left to go here in the first quarter, and we're knotted up at 4. Vasiliadis, first one's up, and it's good. Billy Vasiliadis has really come alive in the last 2 or 3 games. He had a good game against Northfield with 22 points. Was real strong up to Lake Region, battled some foul trouble, but when he was in there, he really made his presence felt. The senior forward is really coming along. Second one's up, and no good. Rebound fought for, and Fairfax had it, and they are out of bounds. It'll be Hazen's ball. Down there in the far corner. Whitney to inbound for Hazen. Long pass to Delarichelier. Back to Benjamin. Back to Delarichelier. He spots up for a 3-pointer. It's on its way, and it's good! Justin Delarichelier puts Hazen up by 4, 8-4 here with a long 3-pointer, and that gets the crowd going. Rebior up for Fairfax, guarded by Whitney. Looking to penetrate. Looks like they're isolating him on the right side. He wants to go. Shut off good. Stops. Nothing there. Into Woodward. Woodward pivots against Boyd. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound by Boyd. Hands it off to Whitney. Hazen looking to run a little bit here. Whitney, long pass to Fairfax. To Vasiliadis, who was knocked down, but no call. Rebior with a long 3-pointer off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound controlled by Boyd. And here comes Whitney again. Benjamin looking back to Whitney. Back to Boyd. Boyd's going down inside. Posting up. There's Delarichelier. Inside to Vasiliadis. He comes underneath the baseline. We got a whistle and a foul. Oh, that foul is on Woodward, and that'll be his second, as he picks up 2 quick fouls off the bench, and that'll help Hazen's cause, as Fairfax's biggest man has to go to the bench now. Subs into the game. Alex Duraps, and let's see, 22, Amit Saini back in the game. Long pass to Benjamin at the 3-point line. He looks, he drives down the middle, stops, puts up the jumper around, no good. Tapped up by Billy Boyd, but he did go over the back, as Fairfax had position, and he gets called for the foul. That'll be Billy's first, team's second. Fairfax to inbound. Rebior controlling the ball for Fairfax. He's looking to score at every minute. He goes left, shut off by Whitney. Back out to Carter Peterson. Peterson on top, into Saini, knocked away, controlled by Peterson. Peterson to Rebior. Rebior, long jump shot 3-pointer, no good. Rebound by Peterson, he puts it up, that's no good. Got a whistle and a foul. That foul's on Justin Delarichelier, his first, team's third. Hazen's going to have to box out this Fairfax team. They are pretty athletic, and they go to the boards hard. So Carter Peterson with his first attempt is up off the back of the rim, no good. 2:46 left to go here in the first quarter. Fast-paced first quarter. Hazen up by 4, 8-4. Peterson looking to cut into the lead. He dips, puts it up, and nails it. He makes a score. Hazen 8, Fairfax 5. Whitney into the forecourt quickly. There's Delarichelier on the left wing. Back to Whitney, back to Benjamin. Long pass to Delarichelier. He drives baseline, stops, puts it up, and it's good. Justin Delarichelier hit his first 2 or 3 shots tonight. Puts Hazen up 10-5. Rebior back quickly on the right wing. Comes left. Looking to drive down the lane. He does. Knocks it back out to Lapine. Back out to Durlap. Stolen by Vasiliadis. Vasiliadis going coast to coast. Lays it up, no good, but he is fouled. Nice strong move there by Billy Vasiliadis. And he's fouled on his way to the hoop, and he'll shoot 2. Every time we play Fairfax, I'm reminded of the 1997 game. Somebody from Fairfax always reminds me. That's when Hazen went down to Fairfax, went into a stall. The score at halftime, believe it or not, was 3-2, with Fairfax leading at the half. The final score of that game was 26-20. But Hazen stalled for 3 quarters, and the score at halftime, believe it or not, was 3-2. Vasiliadis makes his first free throw. That makes it 11-5. Second one's on its way. No good. Hazen up 11-5. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Rebior on the attack. Passes on the right wing into Carter Peterson down the lane against Boyd. Puts it up, no good. Strong rebound by Billy Boyd. Hands it off to Whitney, and here comes Hazen. Up on the left wing to Delarichlier. Quickly into to Vasiliadis. But there's Boyd. He goes up strong with a little hook, and it's good. Billy Boyd with a little baby hook. Puts it up, and it's good. And Glenn Button, the coach for Fairfax, has seen enough. And he's not happy, and Hazen goes up 13-5 here with 1:50 to go in the first quarter. Don't forget that tonight's game is being sponsored by the GU Family Markets, your local Grand Union, located down on Lower Wilkes Street, serving Hardwick and the surrounding communities. And if anybody out there is interested in sponsoring any broadcast on HCTV, just call us at the office at 472-6655. Fairfax, Rebior over the timeline. Being guarded by Whitney, gets it in the corner, Jeremy Lawrence. Back into Saney, stolen by Jonathan Flood quickly in the game. Jonathan Flood, he'll look to spot up to shoot a 3 if he can. Inside to Boyd. Boyd back to Delarichlier. He's going to put up another 3. It's on his way. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound by Fairfax. Here comes Rebior. Rebior looking to drive down the lane. He's shut off. Gets it into Dustin Lyman. Off the backboard. No good. Rebound controlled by Rebior. He puts it up. That's no good. Got to fight for the rebound. And here comes Jeremy Lawrence for Fairfax. Controls it and brings it back out to the point. Gets it to Rebior. Hazen giving up 3 offensive rebounds on that possession. That's not going to make Coach Aaron Hill very happy. Inside to Carter Peterson. There's Sadie at the foul line. No good. Rebound controlled by Jeremy Lawrence again. Lays it off to Seth Rebior, cutting down the lane, and he lays it in. Fairfax with 4 or 5 chances that time at the basket. They're bound to score. Vasiliadis out on top. Delarichlier underneath the Boyd. Boyd double team. Back to Delarichlier. He fakes. Stops. Gets it into Boyd. Puts up that baby hook. No good. Rebound fought for by Vasiliadis. 1 against 3 down there, and we got a jump ball. It'll be Hazen's ball. Billy Vasiliadis against 3 of Fairfax defenders. Tied up the ball, and Hazen will retain possession. Ryan Tatro quickly into the game here to finish the first quarter, giving Billy Boyd a rest. Boyd's been strong on the boards tonight. He'll take a breather. Hazen to inbound, lining up 4 across on the foul line. Here they go. Fairfax in his zone. There's Delarichlier. They're going to guard him close. He drives baseline. Stop. He's tied up. He's trapped. Throws it away. Justin Delarichlier got trapped down on the baseline. Got tied up and lost the handle. Rebior back to Fairfax. 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Rebior spots Saney underneath, and he lays it up, and it's good. Nice little give and go place there, played by Fairfax. 10 seconds to go here. Hazen up by 4. Jonathan Flood, Ryan Tatro, Justin Delarichlier. We're down to 3 seconds. Whitney puts up a Hail Mary. It's up, no good, and that ends the first period with a score. Hazen 13, the Fairfax Bullets 9. Just to let you know, the Pep Band has been invited to play at the semifinal games down at Barry Auditorium this year. That's quite an honor for this little Pep Band, as they do it all voluntary. Okay, Fairfax, Rebior on the right wing. He's looking to score. Comes left, nothing there. Back over to Jeremy Lawrence. Inside to Carter Peterson. Oh, he shuffled his feet, and that better be called. And it is called. Both refs jumped all over that. That was pretty obvious. Hazen with a break there as Carter Peterson was wide open underneath, but he shuffled both feet going into the hoop. Hazen will take over. Whitney into the forecourt. Benjamin on the left wing now. Whitney to Benjamin to Jonathan Flood looking to spot up. There's a 3-pointer on its way. Oh, off the front of the rim, no good. Fairfax control it. Jonathan Flood in there to shoot. Up to Jeremy Lawrence. He looks. Nothing there. He's tied up by Vasiliadis. Gets it inside to Saney. Back out to Rebior. Rebior drives. Nothing there. Over to Dustin Lyman. He faked, but he dragged both feet while he was on the move, and he gets called for traveling. Fairfax with 2 turnovers here, allowing Hazen to get some good possessions. Hazen looking to capitalize now, extend that lead. There's Flood again. Back to Benjamin. Vassiliadis at the foul line. Turns, puts it up. No good, off the back of the rim. And Fairfax with the rebound. Here comes Dustin Lyman. He's looking. Tries to drive down the lane. Gets it to Rebior on the baseline. He goes strong, puts it up. No good. Rebound by Boyd. And here comes Whitney. Jonathan Flood stops. Back to Whitney. Knocked out of bounds by Fairfax. It'll be Hazen's ball. Sub into the game for Fairfax, Jared Hughes, replacing Dustin Lyman. Jonathan Flood in the corner, back to Whitney. Tanner Benjamin out on the point. He looks, he drives left, down the lane, stops, puts it up, it's blocked. Recovered by Fairfax. Here comes Rebior. Rebior will be looking to go all the way. He splits the defense, lays it up, and it's good. The ball went in. We'll see if the referee calls it on the floor or in the act of shooting. The basket's good. So Rebior is going to go to the line to get one and try to complete the 3-point play. Rebior, as I said before, is a very prolific scorer. He's scored over 1,100 points so far in his career. Looking to add another one right here. He puts it up. It's off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound by Vassiliadis. Hazen maintaining a 2-point lead here early in the second quarter. Here comes Whitney, long pass to Flood. Flood looks, back to Whitney. Back to Flood. Flood trying to look inside to Boyd, but they're guarding him pretty close now. Benjamin into Vassiliadis along the baseline. Threw it a little bit too wide of him, and it goes out of bounds. Della Richelieu in the game for Flood. It'll be Fairfax ball, 6:18 left to go here in the second quarter. Hazen clinging to a 2-point lead, 13-11. Rebior along the right wing. Gets it in the corner to Hughes. Back out to Jeremy Lawrence. Lawrence comes left. He stops between his legs. Shut off by Vassiliadis. Back over to Hughes. Oh, he fires up a 3-pointer. It's off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound controlled by Della Richelieu. Della Richelieu, oh, loses control. Bounced it off his knee and out of bounds. Della Richelieu really never had control of that ball. All the way down the court. He was out ahead of the pack, but just couldn't get the handle. And here comes Fairfax, right back at Hazen. Hazen still playing their sagging. They're playing a sagging man-to-man tonight because they know they got to sag in on Rebior to stop his penetration. Just like that. They'll give those outside shots to the other kids. Ball on the way by Hughes, no good. You can't let Rebior beat you. Long pass to Tanner Benjamin. Tried to get it inside to Coltis, but it was knocked out of bounds. It'll be Hazen's ball. Hazen lining up at the foul line. Calling out to play. Whitney to inbound. Gets it into Della Richelieu. Nothing there. Back out to Benjamin. Over to Whitney. Whitney looking. Nothing. Gets it to Boyd at the foul line. Back out to Whitney. Over to Benjamin. Hazen resets. There's Whitney. In the corner, Della Richelieu. He spots up. Puts it up. Oh, no good. And here comes Jeremy Lawrence. Coming down the right wing. He stops. He looks. Looking to penetrate. Shut off by Coltis. Back out to Rebior, guarded by Andrew Whitney. Drives left, stops, lays it off to Saney. He gets it in the corner to Hughes. He passes up the shot. Back out to Rebior. Rebior fakes right, goes left, and lays it up. Nice little stutter step there by Seth Rebior, and you can see why he scores a lot of points. You can't give him an inch. Coltis under pressure, loses the ball, but we got a whistle. That foul on Amit Saney for Fairfax. That's his second and team's fifth. So Fairfax in a little foul trouble here. They already got the big man on the bench with 2. That's Saney's 2. So Tanner Benjamin. Back to Andrew Whitney. Back to Benjamin. There's Della Richelieu. Back to Benjamin. Inside to Boyd at the foul line. Back to Benjamin. Got a jump shot. Fakes it. Lays it off to Coltis. He goes up strong. We got a whistle and a foul. That foul on Jared Hughes. I believe that's his first, but that is a team 6. So the next foul for Fairfax, Hazen will be shooting 1-1 the rest of the half. Coltis puts it up around the rim, and it's good. George Coltis, 6'4" senior for Hazen, breaks the lid on that basket for the second quarter and gets Hazen's first point. Coltis with his second, looking to extend the lead. Puts it up, and it's good. That puts Hazen up by 2 with 4:34 left to go here in the first half. Fairfax quickly up court. Jared Hughes looking inside, nothing there. Back to Rebior. Rebior looking to attack. Lobs it into Lawrence, knocked away by Coltis, recovered by Della Richelieu, and here comes Whitney. Whitney down the right sideline, stops, looks, nothing. Back to Della Richelieu, out to Boyd. Boyd's out high, goes back inside. Adam Whitney in the game. There goes Andrew Whitney. Back to Della Richelieu, back to Coltis. There's Andrew Whitney. Long pass to his brother in the corner. He spots up. Oh, no good off the front of the rim. And here comes Fairfax. Seth Rebior drives left, stops. He puts up a three-pointer. It's off the rim, no good. Oh, rebound by Fairfax underneath. They put it up, no good. Rebound by Boyd. That shot by Alex Dayraps, no good. Adam Whitney stops. Looks inside to Coltis. There's Boyd at the foul line. It bounced pass to Coltis. He turns around, puts it up, and it's good. Nice little bounce pass in there to George Coltis. He spun around, laid it up, and Hazen goes up by 4. Here comes Rebior. In the corner there's Jeremy Lawrence down the baseline. He puts it up, and it's good. Jeremy Lawrence slid down the lane, got the ball on top of Coltis, and laid it in. Here comes Hazen. Quickly into Boyd. He puts it up, no good off the glass. And here comes Jeremy Lawrence for Fairfax. Lawrence doing it all tonight for Fairfax. Rebior looking to tie this game up. Drives down the lane, gets it into Jared Hughes. A long shot, no good. Rebound knocked around, controlled by Boyd. Here comes Andrew Whitney. Long pass to Della Richelieu. He stops, nothing there. Feeds Boyd, sliding down the lane, puts it up. Strong move, no good. Little contact. Could have gone either way, but no whistle. Fairfax, Alex Dayraps gives it to Rebior, drives down the lane, stops, hands it off to Carter Peterson, and it's good. The whole defense went for Rebior, left Peterson all alone. We got a tie ball game. Long pass underneath we got a whistle and a foul. Long pass went into Coltis. That foul on Jeremy Lawrence, and Coltis is going to go to the line to shoot 1-1. That's Jeremy Lawrence's first, team 7th. So Hazen will be shooting 1-1 the rest of the half. We're all tied up here at 17 with 2:31 left to go here in the first half. Coltis to shoot the front end of a 1-1. First one's on its way. It's short off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound by Woodward. Rebior into the forecourt. Stops, puts up a three-pointer. It's up and it's good. Seth Rebior gives Fairfax their first lead of the game, 20-17 here, late in the first half. Inside to Coltis, we got a reach and another foul. And I believe that foul is going to go on Josh Woodward, just back into the game, and that is his third if it's on him. Yes, it is. So Woodward comes in off the bench for about 30 seconds and gets his third foul. So we'll see if Hazen can take advantage of it by going inside. Coltis back to the line again, looking to pull Hazen close here. First one's on its way around, no good. Hazen struggling from the line tonight. Seth Rebior into the forecourt. He's feeling it a little bit now as he nailed that last three. Picks up his dribble, gives it off to Andrew Duprat, gets it back to Rebior. Comes off the screen, stops, pops, puts it up. It's a three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound fought for on the floor. We got a whistle and a jump ball. It's going to be Hazen's ball. Both teams on the floor tonight, hustling for every ball. This game is important to both teams, as both teams are looking to move up a notch. Hazen with a slim chance of being able to go up to second in the state, and Fairfax looking to surpass Hazen and jump into third. So this game has a lot of indications. Benjamin on the right, inside to Boyd, entry pass. He stops, goes strong, lays it up. No, we got a whistle, and he traveled. Billy Boyd trying to go up against three defenders from Fairfax. Lost the ball and then traveled. Rebior walking the ball up court for Fairfax, leading by 3. Gets it in the corner. Nothing there. Back out to Craig Lapine. Lapine, long pass inside for Peterson, too high. It'll be Hazen's ball. Adam Whitney, long pass up to Flood. Back to Adam Whitney. Boyd at top of the key. Long pass to Flood. Back to Adam Whitney. He looks, nothing there. There's Benjamin. Inside to Boyd. Boyd gets it back to Benjamin. Benjamin brings it inside. Nothing there. Whitney with a three-pointer of his own off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound by Peterson of Fairfax. Here comes Alex DeRaps. DeRaps comes left, guarded by Flood. Shut off. Gets it back to Lapine. Knocked back to half court. Recovered by Fairfax. Lapine goes right. Drives down the lane. We got a whistle and a foul, and then we'll see if it's on the floor. Yep, that foul on the drive, so Fairfax will be inbounding the ball underneath. Fairfax inbound it quickly. Lapine to Hughes. There's Seth Rebior. Drives baseline. He's shut off there. Underneath, stolen by Flood. Flood coming down. He's getting attacked by Head, lays it up, and it's good. Jonathan Flood goes coast to coast, lays it up, pulls Hazen to within 1 here with 30 seconds to go in the first half. Rebior from Fairfax runs into Boyd, and we got a travel. Good double team. Billy Vasiliadis jumped out there and double teamed him and caught Rebior by surprise. Rebior carried the ball on his hip, got called for travel. Be Hazen's ball. Looking to go ahead here at the last second in the first half. Flood over to Whitney, back to Benjamin, back to Flood, back to Whitney. Whitney looking, there's Benjamin. Benjamin dribbles, nothing there. Cross court to Flood. We're down to 6 seconds. There goes Benjamin. There's Flood. Flood stops, a long 3. It's short, no good, out of bounds. The buzzer goes, and that's the end of the first half with Hazen Wildcats trailing the Fairfax Bullets by 1, 20-19. We get ready for the start of the third quarter here. Hazen in a tight one, trailing Fairfax 20-19. They'll have the ball first. And speaking of close games, you missed a good JV game tonight as Hazen, down by 8 points with about 3 minutes to go, came back to win a 44-43 thriller. Fairfax had 3 shots at the basket at the end of the game and couldn't get one to drop, and Hazen hung on to 1. Hazen with the first possession. Benjamin on the right. Back out to Whitney. Benjamin looks underneath. There's Della Richelieu inside to Boyd. Oh, he can't handle the pass. Kicked around, knocked around, loose on the floor. Recovered by Lawrence of Fairfax. Fairfax with a fast break. Here comes Rebior. He stops, stutters, puts it across to Jeremy Lawrence, knocked out of bounds by Billy Vasiliadis. It'll be Fairfax ball. Hazen looking to open up their offense here in the third quarter. They struggled to score points at the end of the first half. Lawrence out on the left wing. Gets it inside to Carter Peterson. Back out to Saney. Saney drives left. Back out to Jeremy Lawrence. He's left all alone. He stops, puts it up. No good. Rebound fought for. Controlled, knocked out of bounds. Ooh, looked like it went off of Fairfax, man. But it was given to Fairfax. Back out to Lawrence on the point. Oh, he traveled. Jeremy Lawrence dragged both feet there. They'll turn over by Fairfax. It'll be Hazen's ball. Whitney quickly up to Benjamin. Back to Whitney. In the corner to Della Richelieu. There's Benjamin again. Benjamin to Della Richelieu. Cross court to Whitney. He fakes, drives, puts up a little floater. It's up, no good, but he was hit on the arm. And he'll go to the foul line. Andrew Whitney going to the line to shoot 2 for Hazen. Looking to give Hazen the lead back here again. Got something on the floor underneath there. The referees are trying to, probably a little moisture. Oh, there goes athletic director John Sperry, the man with the mop. And here we go. Whitney's ready to shoot 2. He dips, puts it up, and it's long off the back rim. A lot of shots seem to be going long off the back rim. They did last night for the girls' game, too. Whitney again off the back rim, no good. Everybody shooting long on that basket up here. Andrew Whitney, usually a dead eye from the foul line, misses both of them. Fairfax, Rebior, long pass to Lawrence in the corner, looks inside, nothing there. Back out to Carter Peterson, hands it off to Rebior. Rebior stops, he's looking to jump, puts up a jump shot, three-pointer, short. Rebound by Della Richelieu, he's under a little pressure, gets it off to Whitney. Long pass to Benjamin. Up on the right wing to Vassiliadis, he drives down the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound fought for, controlled by Vassiliadis. Tried to pass it out to Whitney, stolen by Rebior. Rebior into the forecourt. Guarded loosely by Whitney. Looks like he might pull up and shoot. You got to watch him. Rebior going against Whitney. Stops. Does pull up and shoot and nails it. You can't give Rebior more than about an inch because he's going to stick it. That puts Fairfax up by 3. Hazen back into the forecourt. Into the corner. Della Richelieu throws it way across court. No good. Hazen a little shaky here offensively to start the third quarter, and Coach Aaron Hill is going to call a timeout and talk it out. 6:11 to go here in the third quarter, and Hazen down by 3, 22-19. Hazen going back on defense here on this possession, looking to get any kind of momentum. Fairfax inbound. Here comes Rebior. Rebior running the point. He does everything for Fairfax. Guarded by Whitney. Whitney staying with him pretty good all night long, though. In the corner to Jeremy Lawrence. Back out to Saney, guarded by Della Richelieu. Back to Lawrence. Lawrence drives, looking inside for Peterson, guarded by Boyd. Loose ball, picked up by Benjamin, recovered by Boyd, and here comes Vassiliadis. Vassiliadis looking, goes all the way, lays it up, and it's good. No call on that play as the referee thought the Fairfax player took a dive, so Billy Vassiliadis gets the hoop, bring Hazen back within 1. Rebior back to Peterson, inside to Saney, in the lane. Gets it in the corner to Lawrence. Lawrence drives right, goes all the way around, stops, pops, puts it up, and it's good. Jeremy Lawrence driving right from the left side, came all the way across the lane and put it in. Hazen back on the attack. Whitney to Boyd on top. Back to Della Richelieu down in the corner. Della Richelieu looks inside, cross court to Whitney. Benjamin, back to Della Richelieu, nothing there, back to Benjamin. Over to Whitney. There's Della Richelieu in the corner, bounce pass to Boyd inside. We got a whistle and a foul. That foul on Carter Peterson. That's his first, team's first. Whitney inbounds to Della Richelieu. Gets it back to Vassiliadis. Back to Whitney on the left. Back to Tanner Benjamin on the point. Way in the corner, Della Richelieu. Nothing there. To Benjamin. Fairfax in a nice 3-2 zone. There's Della Richelieu for the shot. It's around good. Hit the front of the rim. Hit the backboard. Dropped. That puts Hazen back to within 1. Gonna have a close game all night tonight, I'm afraid. Both teams are looking to move up in the standings, jockeying for position. Here's Rebior driving down the lane. Guarded Whitney, stops. Gets it to Lawrence. Lawrence drives right. Little contact, no whistle. Rebound by Boyd. He's under pressure. Gets it out to Whitney. Up to Tanner Benjamin. Benjamin on the left wing, on the right wing. Back to Whitney. Into the corner, Della Richelieu. Back to Whitney. Over to Benjamin. Benjamin drives right. Shut off there. Nothing there. Back to Della Richelieu. Back to Benjamin. Vassiliadis the foul line. Turns, pops, puts it up, and around and out. No good. Rebound controlled by Boyd. He puts it up off the glass, and it's good. Billy Boyd capitalizing on that lucky bounce. Laid it in, and Hazen's back on top. 25-24. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Rebior in the corner to Lawrence. They run that same play almost every time. Back out on top to Lapine. Lapine comes right. Shut off. Back to Rebior. Knocked out. Stolen by Whitney. Whitney recovers it. Gets it across to Benjamin. He catches it midair. Lays it up. No good. No good. We got a whistle and a timeout. Fairfax coach Glenn Button not happy with that last possession. He knows that every possession is critical in this game. 3:39 left to go here in the third quarter. Hazen up by 1. It'll be Fairfax's ball. To inbound. Long pass, stolen by Vassiliadis. One bounce, lays it up, and it's good. Billy Vassiliadis anticipating that cross-court pass. Stole it, laid it in. Hazen up by 3 here. Seth Rebior is going to look to get Fairfax right back into it. That ball stolen by Boyd. Boyd going end to end, lays it up strong. No good, but he is fouled. Billy Boyd with a nice strong move to the basket. Looking to go over the front of the rim, but he was fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Hazen making a little run here. Can extend the lead to 5. Boyd with his first one. Off the front of the rim. No good. Hazen still having foul shooting woes tonight. And that could be critical down the stretch in a close game like this. Billy Boyd, second one is up, and that's good. A little better concentration there by Boyd, and he nails the second one, puts Hazen up by 4. Sub into the game, Jared Hughes in for Jeremy Lawrence. And number 24, Josh Woodward, their big man with 3 fouls, is back in the game. We'll see how long he can stay in. You know Hazen's going to try to go right at him offensively and get that 4th foul on him. Here comes Rebior. Rebior guarded by Whitney. Crossover dribble. Stops. Pops at the foul line. Puts it up. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound controlled by Benjamin, and we're off to the races. Benjamin down the right side. Looking. Nothing there. Nothing there. Gets it out to Whitney. Long pass to Della Richelieu. Nothing inside. There's Benjamin on the right wing. Gets it into Boyd. Boyd stops. 3 guys on him. He puts it up. No good. Got a whistle and a foul. That foul on Dustin Lyman of Fairfax. And Josh Woodward breathes a sigh of relief because he was in the area, but he didn't get the call. Inbounded to Vasiliadis. Here's Benjamin. Back to Della Richelieu. Back to Vasiliadis. Inside to Boyd. Boyd back to Vasiliadis. He tries to dribble. No good. We got a whistle and a foul. That foul is on number 21, Dustin Lyman. Fairfax with 5 quick fouls here. Benjamin with a shot from the corner, around and out, and no good. Hazen still up by 4. Hazen with no fouls yet in this quarter, and 5 on Fairfax could come into play here in the 4th quarter. Rebior stops, gets it into, no, and he dragged his foot and he traveled. Seth Rebior under pressure tonight by Andrew Whitney, and every time he starts to penetrate, somebody from Hazen comes up and double teams him. And he's having trouble moving the ball on that double team. Whitney, long pass in the corner, Della Richelieu. Nothing inside. Cross court to Benjamin. Benjamin stops. Now they got it to Boyd. Back to Benjamin. Back to Della Richelieu in the corner. Good ball movement. Puts it up. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound fought for. Controlled by Woodward. And here comes Fairfax. Rebior guarded again by Whitney. Drives down the lane. He's going to go all the way. Stops. No. We got a whistle and a foul. That foul on Tanner Benjamin, his first. It was committed on the floor before he shot, so Fairfax will inbound the ball. Jonathan Flood into the game for Hazen, replacing Justin Della Richelieu. Coach Aaron Hill looking for some outside shooting for some offense. Fairfax inbounds. It's over to Rebior, guarded by Whitney. Into Alex Duras. We got a whistle and a kick ball, so it'll be Fairfax ball. Sub, Jeremy Lawrence back in. He replaces Amit Saini. Alex Duratz inbounds it. Gets it into Rebior. Rebior all over. Guarded by Whitney. He's going to see Whitney in his dreams tonight. Ball knocked around. Stolen by Hazen as Tanner Benjamin comes up with it. Tanner Benjamin comes down court. Throws it out of bounds. Leading Andrew Whitney. And it'll be Fairfax ball. Justin Della Richelieu replaces Tanner Benjamin. Benjamin getting some rest. He's a little upset at himself. Upset at nobody but himself. He knows he always feels he lets the team down when he makes a mistake. But he'll be back in the game. Here comes Rebior. Rebior guarded by Whitney. Double teamed by Boyd. He stops. Gets it in the corner. There goes Woodward. Goes in strong. Puts it up. No good. Rebound by Boyd. Boyd just stood there. Woodward expecting some long pass by Whitney to Jonathan Flood, and Hazen turning the ball over the last couple times at the court, failing to take advantage of some of these turnovers by Fairfax. Just gives the ball right back to him. It'll be Fairfax's ball. Hazen leading by 4 with a minute and a half to go here in the 3rd quarter. Rebior across the timeline. Going on Whitney, one-on-one. Hazen sagging in. Gets it in the corner. Into Jeremy Lawrence, underneath to Carter Peterson. Gets it back out. Back into Peterson. He stops. There's Lawrence up against Vasiliadis. Oh, he walked, but they didn't call it. Back out to Rebior. Rebior goes left, stops. You know he's going to shoot. Puts it up. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound by Lawrence. Lawrence gets it back out to Jared Hughes. He puts it up, and it's a 3. Offensive rebounding by Fairfax. Jared Hughes nails a 3, pulls him back to within 1. There goes Vasiliadis. Goes strong down the lane, puts it up. No good. We got a whistle and a foul. That foul on Alex DeRaps, his first, Fairfax 6. Vasiliadis goes to the line to shoot 2. First one's up, and it's good. Ryan Tatro in the game, giving Billy Boyd a rest here at the end of the third quarter. Hazen up by 2, 29-27. Vasiliadis looking to put him up by another one. It's up and it's good. Billy Vasiliadis nails 2. Gives Hazen a 3-point lead here as we near the end of the third quarter. Rebior into the corner for Hughes. Hughes, who just had that big 3 for Fairfax, gets it out on top to DeRaps. DeRaps looking to drive. Nothing there. Guarded by Delarichelier. Back to Carter Peterson. Gets it back to DeRaps. DeRaps under pressure. Gets it into Hughes. Hughes into Carter Peterson. He goes to put it up off the glass. No good. Rebound controlled by Andrew Whitney. And we got a fast break situation. 3-on-2. Whitney stops. Feeds it off to Delarichelier. Puts it up off balance, and it's good. Justin Delarichelier using his left hand. Thank God he's left-handed. Puts it up, and Hazen goes up by 5. Down to 10 seconds left here in the quarter. Alex DeRaps down to 4 seconds. Carter Peterson looks. There comes Jared Hughes. He's going to put up the last shot. It's up, and it's no good off the front of the rim. And the third quarter ends with Hazen leading by 5, 32-27. Hazen leading by 5 here as we start the fourth quarter. It'll be Fairfax's ball. Hazen doing a good job of keeping Rebior under control, their 1,000-point scorer. They've been held pretty good in check tonight, but there's still 1 quarter to go, and he can explode at any minute. Andrew Whitney's been guarding him all night, doing a heck of a job on him. Here he comes. Rebior beats him. Whitney trips a little bit. There's a foul. It's only Hazen's second team foul, so they're in pretty good shape foul situation. That's Andrew Whitney's second, so he's okay. Fairfax has 16 fouls, so the next one, Hazen will be shooting 1-1. Fairfax to inbound. He tried to hand it back to the player coming in, and he stepped out of bounds, and it'll be Hazen's ball on a quick turnover. Fairfax extending a little pressure here. Hazen looking to get it in. Finally get it into Whitney. Whitney under pressure by Rebior. Brings it down court. Stops. Gets it up to Delarichelier. Delarichelier inside to Tatro. Tatro fumbles it. It's on the ground. He recovers it. Ball bounced around. Vasiliadis finally picks it up. We got a whistle and a foul. That foul is on Fairfax, number 21. That will be Dustin Lyman, his third, and Vasiliadis is going to go to the line. The good thing for Hazen is they'll be shooting every foul now for the rest of the game. If we can take advantage of it, we can put a little distance between us and Fairfax here. Vasiliadis puts it up, and it's good. Billy Vasiliadis been pretty clutch lately in the last few games, showing some senior leadership here. Billy for his second one, puts it up, and that one's good. 4 in a row by Vasiliadis. That extends the lead to 7. Hazen up 34-27. That's Hazen's biggest lead here in the second half. Here comes Rebior. He's shut off. Back to Jeremy Lawrence. Inside to Woodward. Woodward back to Carter Peterson. Jump shot at the foul line. It's up, and it's good. Carter Peterson puts 2 on the board for Fairfax. Cuts the lead to 5. Here comes Vasiliadis. Gets it back to Whitney. Whitney guarded by Rebior. Picks up his dribble. He could be in trouble here. Somebody's got to come to him. There goes Tatro. Flood. Fairfax in a man-to-man now, looking to put a little more pressure on, cut into this lead. Vasiliadis. Hazen having a little trouble here. We got a whistle and a timeout. That's a good timeout by Coach Aaron Hill as Fairfax switched to a man-to-man defense, and Hazen didn't quite adjust to it. So they'll talk it over, and the score was 7:03 left to go here in the fourth quarter as Hazen 34, Fairfax 29. Fairfax now matching up man-to-man, so look for Hazen to set some screens underneath on offense, take advantage of their size, because Fairfax won't be able to sag in on their size like they can in his own defense. Inbounded to Flood. Flood under pressure. Here comes Vasiliadis, gets it to Whitney. Now we set it up. Hazen spreading the offense. There's a screen to Vasiliadis. Here comes Billy Boyd off the screen. Sure enough, their screen underneath. Long pass to Delarichelier over to Flood. Back to Delarichelier. Hazen a little better under control now after that timeout. Whitney drives right. Stops. Puts it up. Eye off the glass. No good. Tapped up and almost in by Boyd. Controlled by Vasiliadis. He stops. Puts it up. That's no good. Rebound fought for. Controlled by Fairfax. Billy Vasiliadis kind of in a headlock down there, but they didn't call it. They're letting them play, it looks like, the last 6 minutes of this game. But Hazen couldn't capitalize. Rebior down the middle, lays it up around, and it's good. That pulls Fairfax to within 3 now, 33-31. Here comes Flood going all the way for the layup. Stop, and we got a block, and then Flood will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1, maybe 2. He is going to get 2. Fouled in the act of shooting. Nice strong take to the hole there by Jonathan Flood. Drew the foul, and he's going to shoot 2. Fairfax knows that sometimes Hazen struggles from the foul line, so they're going to put him on the line.
Or they're giving John Sperry a workout with that mop.
The boys are sweating tonight. It's warm in here. Flood misses his first one. Puts the second one up, and that one is around and out. No good. Rebound fought for, bounced around, controlled by Boyd, goes strong to the hole, lays it up too strong, gets his rebound, puts that one up. No good, but he is fouled. Hazen failing to capitalize on any chances, but drawing the fouls. And there's John Sperry with a mop again. Reminiscent of the 1996 People's Hazen last game of the year here. When it turned out to be so warm, we had all the doors open and the floor just continued to sweat. And we had to finish the game with both teams agreeing to play a zone defense. Boyd looking to extend Hazen's lead, and he does. That puts Hazen up by 4, 35-31. Tanner Benjamin back in the game for Jonathan Flood. Fairfax's big man, Woodward, back in the game. So down the stretch, both teams going with their starting lineups. Boyd puts it up, and it's good. And here comes Rebior. Rebior guarded by Benjamin now. Coach Aaron Hill took Tanner Benjamin out to get fresh legs to guard Rebior. Woodward puts it up around, and it drops. Woodward comes in, makes a quick impact, puts Fairfax back within 3. 6 minutes to go here in the game. And we got a tight one. Oh, ball knocked around by Rebior, but it goes out of bounds. Coach Aaron Hill making a defensive move, putting Tanner Benjamin on Rebior. Benjamin is known for being a defensive specialist. There goes Whitney. Whitney guarded by Lapine. Vasiliadis squares up, looks, nothing there, nothing there. Drives, stops, puts it up with his left hand, no good. Rebounded by Billy Boyd. Gets it out to Benjamin. Kicked around by Jeremy Lawrence. Knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Hazen's ball. Billy Boyd doing some yeoman work on the boards tonight. They get it into Boyd. Boyd stops, puts it up off the glass, and it's good. Nice quick post move in there by Billy Boyd. And I'm telling you, the man-to-man defense that Fairfax is gambling with is going to isolate Boyd. They can't sag in on him like they could in that zone. Tanner Benjamin picks Rebior. Rebior recovers it. Rebior's up against Tanner Benjamin. This ought to be a good match. Rebior stops, pops, long three-pointer, no good off the back of the rim. Good rebounding by Hazen. Oh, Justin Delarichelier throws it, but recovered by Andrew Whitney. Whitney up to Vasiliadis. Vasiliadis quickly down, going strong, stops. Gets it to Justin Delarichelier, drives baseline, puts it up, around, and it's good. Nice drive along the baseline by Justin Delarichelier. Extends the lead to 7 with 5:02 left to go here in the fourth quarter, and Glenn Button, the coach from Fairfax, quickly calls a timeout as that man-to-man defense is isolating Hazen. Trailing by 7 here with 5 minutes to go. We'll see what he did coming out of the timeout. Looks like they're going to spread the offense, set a screen for Rebior up top. Sure enough, there it comes. Woodward rolls, nothing there. Boyd knocks it away, stolen by Benjamin. Benjamin off to the races, 1 against 3. He's going to go all the way, lays it up, no good. Tapped up and in by Boyd, recovered by Boyd, blocked from behind. Good sequence of action there. Nobody able to score. Here comes Rebior down the lane, gives it to Woodward, stops. He turns around, puts it up over Boyd, no good. Recovered by Lawrence. Lawrence dribbles it back out to Hughes. Hughes into Woodward, he fakes. Back out to Hughes, jump shot, three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Delarichelier, nice box out by Justin. Long pass to Benjamin up on the right side. Inside to Boyd, again, inside, no good. Didn't have the right angle, couldn't put it off the glass, and here comes Jeremy Lawrence, scores down the middle, puts it up off the glass, around, no good. Gets his rebound, puts that up, it goes in, and he's fouled. End-to-end action here. That foul on Andrew Whitney, his third, pushed Jeremy Lawrence to the line, and he completes a three-point play. And that pulls Fairfax quickly back to within 4 with 4:12 left to go here in the fourth quarter. We got a barn burner tonight. Both these teams are good, solid squads with a lot of depth, and they're just going at each other. Whitney quickly up court to Della Richelieu. Della Richelieu had a good game offensively tonight. One of the bright spots for Hazen. Andrew Whitney looking, nothing there. Fairfax back into his own. Della Richelieu penetrates, puts it up softly around, and drops out. That ball could have just well gone in, but it fell out. Nice little move by Della Richelieu. Rebior under pressure by Tanner Benjamin. Stolen by Della Richelieu. Della Richelieu having a great game tonight. Long pass up to Benjamin. He stops, puts it up, no good. Rebound fought for, controlled by Fairfax. Hazen unable to capitalize on some opportunities here. Going to let Fairfax back in the game if they aren't careful. Rebior against Benjamin. Jared Hughes guarded by Whitney. Down to Saney. Saney back to Carter Peterson. Back into Saney. He stops in the lane. He stops, puts it up left-handed, and it drops. We got a 2-point ball game here now, 40-38. Hazen up by 2 with 3 minutes to go. Inside of Vasiliadis, we got a whistle and a foul. That foul on Amit Saini for Fairfax. That'll put Vasiliadis to the line to shoot. Well, he's going to shoot 2 as Hazen's in the double bonus. Fairfax with 10 fouls. And number 22 for Fairfax, one of their captains, Amit Saini, has fouled out. Andrew Duprat is going to replace Saney. So Fairfax going down the stretch here without one of their starters. That could play into Hazen's hand. Vasiliadis looking to convert from the foul line here to up that lead. His first one's up, and it's good. Vasiliadis 5 for 5 in the fourth quarter here from the free throw line. Second one's on its way. Bounces over the front of the rim and drops. That extends the lead to 4 here. Coming down to 3 minutes left to go in the game. And here comes Rebior. Rebior over to Duraps. Here comes Jared Hughes. They got to watch him. He can shoot. Jared Hughes down the lane. Stops. Oh, he shuffled his feet, and they called it. I can see that from up here. Tried to stop, but off balance, shuffled his feet, and Hazen's going to take over on the turnover. Big possession here for Hazen. They're up by 4, looking to go up by 6. Just under 3 minutes to go here left in the game. Fairfax in his own. No, they're in a man-to-man. They're in a man-to-man. Underneath the Boyd, he lays it in and good! Every time Fairfax goes man-to-man, Hazen isolates underneath. They go to their big men, and they are continuing to score pretty easily. We've got a timeout on the floor with 2:45 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Hazen up by 6. 2:45 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Fairfax to inbound. We got a chess match tonight going on. Each coach making a move and the other one making a counter move. Here comes Rebior. They're going to be looking for him to score in the fourth quarter. He's been held in check tonight. Hazen doing a great job on him. Back out to Peterson. Over to Hughes. Benjamin will do everything he can to keep Rebior from touching it, but there he is. He's got it there. Boyd jumps out on the screen, double teams him. Has to pick up. Oh, we got a whistle and a foul on some good defense. That's only Hazen's. Is that their 4th or 5th foul? Either way, they're not shooting. Fairfax will be inbounding it. Billy Boyd doing a nice job jumping out on that screen and shutting off Rebior from going around it. Rebior a little frustrated, hasn't been able to score tonight. Fairfax to inbound. They get it into Rebior. Rebior against Benjamin. Here comes the screen again. There goes Boyd. He stops. Woodward rolls, puts it up. No good on the pick and roll, but Boyd going to put him on the line to shoot 2. Hazen's going to have some help defense underneath from some of their other players on that pick and roll because Boyd has to jump out and stop Rebior and can't recover quick enough to stop Woodward. Woodward puts the first one up. No good. Big miss there. Coach Aaron Hill yelling at his troops to make sure and box out because Fairfax has been tough on the boards tonight. If he misses this one, this is a key rebound here. First one's up, it's good. Second one's up, it's good. That pulls Fairfax to within 5 now. Benjamin on the right. Cross court to Boyd, over to Della Richelieu, guarded tight by Hughes. Della Richelieu goes baseline, he's shut off, brings it back out to Whitney. Whitney over to Benjamin, look at inside. Look at inside, they're looking for Boyd. There's Whitney. Fairfax moves into a 1-and-1. There's a screen, Whitney drives, lays it off to Boyd. He puts it up softly. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Fairfax. It'll be Hazen's ball. Nice little give and go there on the pick and roll by Hazen. Boyd couldn't quite finish it. Hazen to inbound. Fairfax in a man-to-man. Look for Hazen to try to get a layup here with one of their big people. There it is. Right there. We called it. Billy Boyd underneath. Fairfax in a man-to-man. Billy Boyd lays it up. You could see that coming. Jeremy Lawrence gets it inside to Woodward. Oh, we got a whistle and they call a foul. It could have just well been a travel. That foul on Billy Vasiliadis. That's only Hazen's 6th foul, so Fairfax will go to the line next time, but they aren't going to the line yet. Fairfax to inbound. There's Rebior. He's looking to shoot. Benjamin all over him, but you got to stay with him. Boyd jumps out. Oh, Boyd leaves him. Shouldn't have done that. Boyd never should have left him. Rebior hits a three-pointer. You could see that one coming. Inside to Boyd. Boyd under pressure. Back out to Della Richelieu. Vasiliadis. You can't give that Rebior fella an inch. Billy Boyd puts it up softly. Rolls across the rim. Rebound by Vasiliadis. He stops. We got a whistle and a foul. Billy Vasiliadis going to the line. He'll be shooting 2. That foul on Seth Rebior, only his 2nd. Hazen up by 4 here, coming down to a minute left here in the 4th quarter, minute 8. And we need these free throws. Vasiliadis puts it up, and it's good. He's perfect so far. A whistle and another timeout by Fairfax. 1:08 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Hazen up by 5. It'll be Billy Vasiliadis looking to put Hazen up by 6 here. Minute 8 left to go, and that clock can't go fast enough for Coach Aaron Hill, and it's going too fast for Coach Glenn Button. But we got a playoff atmosphere here tonight as both of these teams are likely to meet in Barry Auditorium. The odds are that they'll both be there. Vasiliadis looking to complete it. That's, 8 in a row, I believe, for Billy Vasiliadis this quarter. Free throws, huge free throws. Here comes Rebior. You know he's going to be looking to jack him up. There's a screen, picked up by Vasiliadis. They go baseline to Lawrence. They put it in. Nice play there as they beat the double team. Fairfax not going away quietly. Long pass to Della Richelieu. We got a breakaway. He's going in left-handed. He stops, fakes, puts it up. It's good. Nice fake as Della Richelieu saw the defender coming. The defender sailed by, and Della Richelieu laid it in. Hazen up by 6 here, coming down to 40 seconds. Here comes Rebior inside to Woodward. Drops it off to Carter Peterson. He puts it up. Fairfax right back. 50-46. Ball to Boyd. Vasiliadis. We got a whistle and a foul. Fairfax with that pressure, and that's the guy that Coach Glenn Button doesn't want to foul, Billy Vasiliadis. Perfect from the line in the 4th quarter here. 30 seconds to go. He's going to go to try to make these 2 huge free throws. Try to get the lead back up to 6. Vasiliadis dips, puts it up, and it's good. Coach Aaron Hill will be trying to get the ball into Vasiliadis' hands against that press, hoping they foul him from here on in. Hazen up by 5 here, 2-possession ball game. Next one's on its way. Billy's got the rhythm and free throws in the 4th quarter. Long pass up court. Fairfax on the left wing, back to Woodward. Tries to hand it off to Rebior. He does. Time's winding down. Too much time. Rebior fakes. Stops. Can't get the shot off. Inside to Woodward. He stops. Goes around. Boyd puts it in. Down to 16 seconds. Into Benjamin. Benjamin to Vasiliadis. He stops. Back to Boyd. Over to Andrew Whitney. We're down to 8 seconds. They try to foul, they do, finally, but they took a lot of time off the clock. 6 seconds to go in the fourth quarter here. Hazen up by 4. Andrew Whitney's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Good heads-up play there by Hazen to keep the ball moving, so Fairfax couldn't foul him. Took a lot of time off the clock. Whitney looking to ice the game right here. First one's up, and it's good. Hazen struggled from the foul line early in the game, but in the fourth quarter, they've been deadly. 6 seconds to go. Hazen in a 2-possession game here, up 53-48 with only 6 seconds to go. Second one's on its way, and it's good. Puts Hazen up by 6. The clock starts. Jared Hughes with a long 3, puts it up, and he nails it, though, at the buzzer. And the buzzer goes off, and Hazen escapes with a 54-51